Okay, so we watched Ip Man, which is sort of loosely based on the biography of the guy who trained Bruce Lee, became Bruce Lee's master. So there's a little bit of association there with, Enter the Dragon and the whole Bruce Lee genre, the legend of Bruce Lee. And of course, as all Chinese kung fu movies are, this one is pretty corny. I think unless you understand Chinese, watching it with subtitles, just, you sort of lose the plot a little bit. Not sure if that's really true. But generally, living here in South Korea, as I do these days, watching a lot of these sort of kung fu movies on cable and seeing the sort of tradition, it seems to be that there was this whole thing in the martial arts world of, if you are the master of a martial arts school, you are supposed to defend its honor and its disciples and what have you. And the Ip Man, although he's the best, is not really training any disciples, although his wife tends to resent any time that he spends with anyone. Talking about martial arts. And it sort of takes the invasion of the Japanese, yes, to sort of get him to actually start a school. Although there's this wonderful line that he has about how expensive it is to train martial artists, and who's going to pay their tutelage. For me, it's interesting to sort of see how the kung fu wire work was such a normal part of those sort of movies. It, of course, made such a big impact in the Matrix movies. I mean, the wire work revolutionized Western filmmaking, although it was a staple part of Chinese kung fu movies. Is it a good movie? I don't really think it's a wonderful movie. It's a very typical kung fu Chinese martial arts movie. And if you like martial arts, if you like the fighting, if you like watching the styles, if you can sort of see where Bruce Lee's moves in Enter the Dragon came from, then this is an interesting movie. Recommendation? Not really. I wouldn't watch it again. But yeah, historically interesting and relevant.